Hello, and thank you for tuning in. You are tuned in to The Encourager, and my name is Nehru. Thank you for tuning in. I want to talk for a moment about grabbing some ginger for my tea. But I want to talk briefly about being okay with where you are in the moment, in the day, in the season, and yet also not being complacent. And this can be something that's difficult to juggle. And the more energies you have coming at you, or the more energies that you have to deal with on a daily basis, the more difficult the more challenging this is. So, and what I got during my meditation this morning was this overwhelming feeling of being okay where you are. Okay? And again, there is, I don't think there's a thin line between love and hate. I think there's a very thick and obvious line between love and hate. What I think there's a thin line between is when it comes to managing different aspects of your life. I think that can be a little challenging to do, such as the situation such as what I'm talking about now, where we are staying motivated, eager, solar plexus is on and up, it's bright, it's yellow, gold, whatever color, right? It is beaming. Sacral, we're all good there, right? As far as our chakras are concerned and our energy is concerned. And so being content, but not having that turn into complacency, that can be a tough process to manage, okay? And so it's like being motivated without becoming greedy, right? Okay, and so you can be highly motivated without becoming greedy, okay? So you're not doing what you do for the highest paycheck. You are doing what you do at the highest level because you enjoy delivering the standard, okay? And so being content with where things are versus complacency. So when you are content with where things are, you're still doing your due diligence. Okay? So you're still continuing on your journey. You're not fighting against those things that are trying to teach you lessons. Those energies, those pants, those skirts, you're not fighting against those energies that are trying to teach you a lesson. Okay? You're listening for the lessons, okay? And you're making adjustments as necessary. Okay? This is even challenging for myself at times because I am such a go-getter. Okay? And if you are also someone who is self-motivated, you are your own cheer squad, you don't need anyone else, you kind of have this walk alone type of mentality as well, then you might find this challenging for the same reasons that I find it challenging, in that it's not a problem, but when you are self-motivated and you don't need the coach in your ear, right? Or the music playing in order for you to get, confirmation, in order to get things done, you don't need anyone else. Okay? And I don't mean you don't need outside sources. If you own a company, you need, others' help. I'm talking about in your personal life. Okay? So, and in your spiritual walk, you don't need anyone else. It's just you and Most High. Okay? So, when you are content where you are, but yet not complacent, you are continuing on your journey. You continue to study. You continue to learn. You continue to ascend. You continue to do the work, right? It's kind of like the thought of being in his rest. What does it mean to be in his rest, as it's said often? So when you are in his rest or in Most High's rest, that doesn't mean that you are a mummy here on earth and you are laying dead. That's not what that means. It means that there is a certain amount of peace in you about where you are, and despite you standing in the burning bush, you do not fret. Okay? So that's what that means, to be complacent with where you are. To be content with where you are, but not to become complacent. Okay? So you stay diligent, you continue to do your manifesting, you continue to do your meditations, you continue to spend time out in nature, you continue to do the cord cutting work of those who no longer serve your good. You continue to do those things, but your focus is on those things and forward. Your focus is not on the past. Your focus is not on the previous or what have you. Okay, and it's not on the former or the latter. It's on neither one of those things. Your vision is forward. You see the forest and you see the trees, and yet you're not overly eager. Okay, so you have the right amount of patience. This is what it looks like when you are functioning properly in the chaos. This is what it looks like. Okay, so let us be diligent about that today. Okay, so ask yourself today, am I good where I am because I know Most High has me, right? And I'm not putting my hand to something that he's saying not to. And I'm not putting my hand to something that he's saying you need to move forward in this, or you need to take action in this area. Okay? We always need to look at both sides, the yin and the yang. Okay? So, as always, thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Nehru. You've been tuned in to The Encourager. And as always, be encouraged.